Hey everybody, this is Camilla with Blue Creek Canine. Quickly, changing behavior. How do we change a behavior? Often, we get the call like, my dog jumps on visitors. My dog chases the cats. I got one of those little 10-week puppy here that likes to chase out cats. My dog runs to the fence and fence fight with the neighbor's dog, and so forth and so on. So how do I change that? I yell, it doesn't work, la 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 la. First of all, you got to understand that something's got to change. So your routine, your habit that you currently have with the dog is not working. So we always say step number one, manage your dog's freedom, meaning making sure that your dog doesn't have access to keep practicing the unwanted behavior. So if that is jumping on guests, don't even have them access to the front door. Barrier, leash, anything. A leash is really a good thing to have on your dog inside the house, but even X-pens, I tell you, or baby gates, they can be a lifesaver. They're great to create that distance that is needed. But that's only management. Management is not going to change behaviors. They're just going to prevent them from happening. So how do we actually then, because eventually we might want to not have the baby gates or the leash on. So then the next step is teach your dog what you want instead. So if a visitor comes to you and rings the doorbell, do you want a dog that storms to the door and bark, or do you want a dog that goes over and understands to lay on the bed or sit next to you? When you have a dog that chases cats, what do you want the dog instead to do? Just sit and watch the cats, or chase them? What do you want? When your dog is fence fighting with another dog, the neighbor dog, what do you want? Do you want them to be able to just hang out in your yard and just watch, or those kind of things? Think about, this is the issue. What is your goal? So with that in mind, you're gonna first, again, manage freedom. So I can tell you a story about my little dude here. He chases cats and he thinks it's hilarious. And think about chasing a cat, something that runs away. It's very reinforcing in itself. The thrill of the chase, my gosh, we got the good hormones kicking in. I'm sure the serotonin levels goes up. But so because it's reinforcing in itself, if I don't step in and do something about it, he will continue because he finds there's value in it. So what I do is, first of all, leash on, long line on, so he cannot get to practice it. But what I want him to do is understand or leave it and then learn to watch it. So we do a lot of hanging out and getting rewarded for not reacting to the cats. But also I do need to have a strong leave it cue. So I have to first teach him what is leave it. And there's some great exercises. And if you Google on YouTube, not Google YouTube, go to YouTube, search Camilla McCullough and leave it game. And there's some great videos down from the shelter that I took to work with some of the shelter dogs at Yellowstone Valley Animal Shelter. So there you can see, so there I just used my leave it, taught him what does leave it mean, and then we put it into practice on a leash with the cats. Of course, eventually I do want him to be able to be off leash, leaving the cats alone, but he's not ready for that. He's 10 weeks. We're going to have to repeat this over and over again. But from now on, anybody who takes him outside knows he's got to be on a leash, so he cannot practice it. So that's one thing. He's managed by a leash. We're teaching him a leave it, and we're teaching him to the value of just hanging out and watch without reacting. So I just hope they get you to thinking. First, manage environment, meaning, or manage your dog so they don't have access. Teach the dog what you want instead. First, make sure to understand a verbal cue, and then you start putting it all together as a visitor's coming, or the neighbor's dog is outside, or the cat is walking by and running by. So it's just, you have to do that. Think about the management as being temporarily in place while you work on the new skills and really put value in it. Because remember, your dog would not have continued this behavior if it wasn't because there's something about it that he saw as being valuable to him. So think about that, have fun, change some behaviors, manage your dogs, teach new skills. Thank you.